And so now we turn the page to game 2. That'll be tonight from San Antonio. Hello, everyone, and welcome to First Take. Shay Cornett here with you. Michael Wilbon, Brian Windhorst. Good morning. How we feeling? Game 2 morning in San Antonio. Feeling good? Maybe.
Dreary.
It's dreary. It is. As you can tell, we are not in our usual location outside because there is lightning, there is storms. I don't know what's going on this week in San Antonio, but the weather has been a little bit iffy. But nonetheless, there it is. You can see the radar. That is why we find ourselves inside and not outside, which is probably better for the lady on the set than the men. But nonetheless, we move forward. Let's go to what we're going to see tonight. That is game 2 from right here in San Antonio. And it does kind of feel like a must-win for those San Antonio Spurs against the Knicks, with San Antonio looking to bounce back and even the series at 1 game apiece. Stephen A. very adamant yesterday that tonight does feel like a must-win for the Spurs after they lost home court in game 1. Here was S.A. just yesterday.
Y'all are really not understanding the magnitude of game 2. If you lose game 2, you have let the New York Knicks know, wait a minute, we could go to the Garden and we don't have to come back to the Alamo? Oh, my Lord. The New York Knicks fan base, you can't even, don't think about driving. You better use the subway. You better use the scooters and all of this stuff. I'm telling you, it is unlike anything you'll see it on television, but to be there live. I've been covering sports for over 30 years. I will never experience what I know I'm going to experience Monday in New York City. Y'all better win tomorrow night, or we ain't coming back.
So this will make Stephen A. happy, too. Diehard Knicks fan Ben Stiller, you see him all over the sidelines, was watching, agreed with Stephen A.'s take, posting simply 100. Okay, so now I ask you, too, as we've got a crowd that has joined us behind us here in San Antonio.
Risking lightning.
Exactly, risking the lightning, but they're energized, so we're happy for that. Do you think it feels like a must-win game tonight here in San Antonio?
Yes, I do. I'm not joining this whole sweep business. But, you know, I just want to point out it's been like 6 weeks since the Knicks have lost 2 games, much less going to be in 4 and 5. Now, Michael, I'm a little conflicted here. And maybe you can help me.
Okay.
Because my brain says the Spurs won 62 games in the regular season. They're 4-1 coming off of losses in the playoffs. They lost game 1 at home here to Minnesota, where Victor played poorly offensively. They roared back, won game 2 easily by, I think, 35. There's no reason to believe that they should have any reason to panic, okay? That they're more favored tonight than they were in game 1. I follow all that.
Your head's telling you that, but
I was in Boston last year, and I listened to everybody, including my own mouth, say, it doesn't make sense that the Celtics lost game 1. The Knicks are not going to win again, and then they won again. And then I wasn't sure that series was even over, and then it was. And I was in Cleveland a couple of weeks ago when Cleveland was saying, our data shows we shouldn't be losing. And I got Victor saying yesterday, and Victor's very, very reasonable, very smart. And he's like, we don't need to change anything. We just need to play normal.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, but isn't this what the Celtics said? And isn't this what the Cavs said? I don't know if normal happens against the Knicks.
Well, I hear you. And I'm going through that same sort of process of what is it that I'm going to believe. And part of it is, okay, we have set Victor Wembanyama, as great as the Celtics won a championship with that same group, most of it, earlier. Don't we think Victor Wembanyama is going to be we don't describe Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown as wonderful as they are. We don't describe them as once-a-generation players. We don't. We're describing Wembanyama that way already. He's also, in addition to all the things you attributed to him, and I agree with you, he's also persuasive, right? And you're able to persuade people because you've shown them they need to believe in you. So there are 2 things, and I'm with you. There's a conflict here. Are we persuaded by what the Knicks have done? We could look back on this Knicks team. If they are to win tonight and to go on and make short work of this series, then we can look at them sort of maybe, I'm going to go historical on you guys, like a 76ers team with Moses Malone and Julius Erving and Mo Cheeks, and songs are written 4-5-4 about that group. And you look back on that, and they beat Magic Johnson and the Lakers beat them down. Or we can believe in Wembanyama, and I right now I believe that Victor and that group know they had a 14-point lead. they can and will play better. The Knicks can play better too. But I think at home, with knowing what they know, they've been through this, and, I don't trust inexperience. That's where I'm like, a little shaky.
Is it a must-win game?
Yeah, it's a must-win game. Only twice has it happened. Shaq and Penny and a team we thought was going to be a team for the ages, they lost their first 2 games at home in the finals and got swept by Hakeem Olajuwon in Houston. And the Suns, Charles Barkley's Suns, lost the Bulls. First 2 games at home in Phoenix, lost that series. It took 6. It's only happened twice, and both teams have lost. So historically, that's a tiny sample size. But Victor Wembanyama I am persuaded by him that they have the confidence and the wherewithal. Confidence can be misplaced all the time. The wherewithal to win games.
And the Spurs have won on the road in every round, and they won Game 7 on the road in Oklahoma City.
And they've been so good after a loss. We talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, so I have to pay attention to that.
Right.
But the Knicks they've won 12 straight games.
They're great.
They've won 7 straight road games by double digits. This is not something to ignore.
Nope.
You're feeling like maybe they're making other people feel like fools, right?
And I've been on that side.
With their eyeballs.
I've been on that side. I'm just saying, I am not underestimating the Knicks. I'm done with underestimating the Knicks.
Okay.
Over. Let somebody else do it.
We're not going to pick against the Knicks. All right, let's go to the other side. Let's talk about the Spurs. Yes, Wemby did speak yesterday. He'll look to bounce back in Game 2 after, we'll call it, an inefficient performance in the opener. While he still finished with 26 points, Wemby shot just 6 for 21 from the field. He was 2 of 9 from 3, committed 6 turnovers in their Game 1 loss, obviously, here in San Antonio. But neither Wemby nor young star Stephon Castle feel concerned at all about what's going on. Listen to this.
Really, I think the reason we lost that game isn't even technical. It's not even technical, tactical. It's we need to approach the game with a better mental state, and we just need to play our game. We just need to be normal. We don't need to do anything incredible.
I think Vic said it best. I don't think we have anything to be too worried about. I mean, obviously, we feel like we're the better team, and we didn't play well and still had a chance to win. So, if we take one thing from that, just going back to being ourselves and, focusing on the right things.
I've heard this stuff before, Michael. I've heard this stuff before.
The 6th team to win Game 1 of the finals on the road in the last 30 postseasons, yet history does not favor a Game 1 road winner, as of the 2004 Pistons are the only one of the previous 5 to end up actually winning the series. Okay, so a lot of notes here. I'll say this, though, as like an outside perspective, when I heard all of this sound yesterday and even after the game, the Spurs do seem a little unfazed. Like, that is how I took it. It doesn't feel like panic in San Antonio is the way I've come away from the sound. I don't know if you would agree with that. Should they be feeling confident heading into tonight, the Spurs?
Absolutely. If they're not, then go home. What, you just won 62 games? You just won Game 7 in Oklahoma City, and you don't feel confident? They better feel confident. But here's what else they better do. You can fast forward through all that other junk. If they come out and play in a defiant Boston Celtics sort of way, that we're going to shoot threes and we have nothing else to answer to anybody for, including the result. We're just going to shoot threes when they're not that kind of team. When Fox and Castle and Harper, they're not great shooters. They're not. So keep doing that. I don't believe they're that defiant. I think that unraveled the Boston Celtics, despite all the praise and one ring they wear. They defiantly said, to hell with it, we're going to play our way. If the Spurs do that, then they will be out of here. 21 threes, when you add Wemby's 9, it's too many. Play the game. De'Aaron Fox is not a great three-point shooter. He can be streaky. If you get hot early, fine. If Champagne's doing it, fine. He's the guy that can